Alright, hello and welcome to the first video of 2021. A year full of resolutions and hope and some third thing. Today I wanted to try out something that's a little bit different. I have taken some inspiration from Amanda from Swell Entertainment. Don't tell her. And today we are going to be looking at the QUIP toothbrush. I have been using my QUIP toothbrush since a little before the start of the pandemic, so I think I got it in about March, and I was planning on making a video of it sometime in 2020, but it just kind of never got around to it. But now we're just gonna take a look at what you have when you get a QUIP toothbrush and whether or not it's worth it. But before I got my QUIP toothbrush, I always just had, you know, a regular tried and true manual powered toothbrush. I got it for $3 at Target. They're kind of cute. They're very simple. But there was something about the QUIP toothbrush that caught my eye. I think it was probably the package design. It's like in this weird ovular shaped box. It hangs down here. It's made of paper. You can hear that there. But also, I think it's kind of the sleek design of the toothbrush that also caught my eye, as well as the colors. They have many different colors. I got the slate metal. They have a silver one, a gold one, and a few plastic ones. One that's fully black. There's like a sea green, a pink, and I think just a plain white one, if I remember right. So when you open up your QUIP box, you have to tear open a thing here that opens it up so you can open it up kind of like a book. And when you open it, you get this packet, which we'll go through here in just a bit. But what comes here, one of the parts comes off. You get the toothbrush in its plastic tube here. And the tube at the bottom graciously tells you to twist me. So you can twist it open. And then here is the toothbrush. Also included, I don't have it here with me right now, is like a stand with like a little sticky part on the end that you can stick to your mirror or whatever surface you need to. So your toothbrush has a holder that it can be put into instead of just like lying around on your counter. So in this packet here, there is a little tab. And it says, subscribe to get first refill free and lifetime warranty. And on the back, I'm going to cover this up, there is a code that tells you where to go and like to put the code in so you can get like your first refill of the head of the toothbrush or like any parts that might not be working. And it also lets you get a free battery as well. So inside this little packet, there is a booklet. And there is a quick tips for your teeth brochure. And it basically tells you what any dentist would tell you, tips for the 4 quadrants of your teeth, how to hold the toothbrush, how often to go to the dentist, when to floss your teeth, how to floss and brush your teeth. And then there is the manual for meeting your QUIP toothbrush. And so they tell you to unpack it, there's the setup, and then the brush itself. And then it kind of explains why it is a better alternative to your run-of-the-mill electric toothbrush. And I'll give you a rundown here. So the book says that it is a smaller, better brush head, soft, round-tipped nylon bristles, clean, tight spaces with sensitive sonic vibrations for a gentle, effective routine. And there's a tongue scraper on the back. We'll get there. And there is a waterproof handle, and it lasts for life, and every 3 months you should replace the AAA battery free with your first refill, or use your own rechargeable batteries. And there's a travel-ready cover. Multi-use cover slides over bristles for protection on the go, a twist-off bottom cap to clean monthly. And that is what this is. That is what the plastic tube is for. Then they give you a help email in case you have any questions. Basically, there's like this whole line, this whole like system of QUIP cleaning things. You get like this like flosser. I'll show you here. You have the toothbrush. They have their own brand of toothpaste. And then at the bottom there is a flosser. Kind of like the green plastic ones that you can find at like any convenience store. But that is pretty much what you find inside of this QUIP toothbrush. Now, let's look at the toothbrush itself. Don't mind me, I've been using it for a bit. Here is the toothbrush itself. You can see the slate gray here, and then the bristles and whatnot up here. The button here, which has the Q on it, is what you use to turn it on. I don't know if you can hear it buzzing right now, but that is like the electric part of the electric toothbrush working. You can turn it off, and on the back there you have the tongue scraper. Now, one thing I know is like always kind of difficult is like getting the head off. When I bought this brand new, it was about $60 for everything. But I will say, when I was trying it, I was initially put off by what it was. So the QUIP toothbrush, as I demonstrated earlier, it's electric, it vibrates. However, it's not like most electric toothbrushes where the vibration happens up in the head with the bristles. So the only part of the toothbrush that actually vibrates is the part that you hold with your hand. There's like no extra work going into brushing your teeth other than it like pulsating to tell you when to like switch quadrants of your mouth, as demonstrated in its little booklet. And that would also explain why the whole model is a lot thinner and a lot more portable and maybe nicer to look at than your regular run-of-the-mill electric toothbrush. All of the mechanics are in the handle instead of up in the head of the toothbrush with the bristles. So the only thing that's like an extra neat feature is that it pulsates to tell you when to move to different sections of your mouth, and each section is given about a 30-second amount of time. But from what I have found online, a lot of it is like pretty well reviewed. The toothbrushes usually get about a 4-star rating across its own website. Let's read some of them, shall we? I usually tend to like to go for like the 3 or 4-star reviews because those tend to be a little more honest. So this person loves the brush and the floss pick, but the floss itself leaves a lot to be desired. Use a better quality floss for the refills than what comes with the pick. And now this one's a complaint about the subscription service. It's 4 stars. The amount of time I waited for my refill, I could have just gone to Target and purchased one. A little more expensive, but less stress waiting for the refill. And of course, using COVID as an excuse. This was happening way before, though. That one's about bad customer service. Those are always kind of a fluke. Works, mostly. Let's see. So I've had a couple of different QUIP brushes. I like the concept. I like the brush. Recently upgraded to the super pricey one with Bluetooth, and I've had lots of issues with both I've sent. One I had to send back, and now this one also won't seem to stay on for the full 2 minutes, or doesn't track the brushing in the app, so you're not getting all the points. Basically, get the basic QUIP brush and you won't be let down. There's over like 3,000 pages of reviews, so we're not going to go through all of those, or most of them. With my own experience using the QUIP brush, it definitely did help me give my teeth the time that they deserved. Like each quadrant, how much it deserved, about that 30 seconds. But now that I no longer am using my QUIP toothbrush, I kept it just like to make this video. I don't know what I'm going to do with it later. Might resurrect it. But now that I'm using just like a regular toothbrush with like the same old toothpaste that I use, I know now to give each space of my mouth its due, as well as flossing afterwards in order to keep my teeth healthy and clean and shiny. But it was nice to have, like, to know how long that amount of time I needed, and it was also kind of just interesting as an experiment. This might be a little TMI. I do appreciate the scrubber on the back, the tongue scrubber. That was a nice feature that you don't get on like normal toothbrushes, especially the ones that I end up getting because I'm cheap. But the toothbrush really helps you realize what you could have in terms of your oral care, and you might be curious enough to try and step up on if you ever feel the need. And I think I'd recommend it if you were curious. Maybe not one of the metal ones. Try one of the plastic handled ones first to see how you like it. Try out the subscription service to see if you'd like it. And then continue or discontinue your journey with QUIP. It's so up to you. Alright, I think this is it for today. If you like this content, please go ahead and like and subscribe down below. It'd be really cool to see you again. Like, really cool. Alright, this is Dustin signing off, but only for now.